Welcome to the WJHI studios with another WJHI production. I'm Kaylee Hicks and I'm here with Bradley Owen, and today we will be swearing Bradley into the Army. So Bradley, why did you choose to join the military and why specifically the Army?
Military has always been on my mind. It's something that I've never laid off the table. For a while I really wanted to weld. Sometimes I thought about wrestling in college, but at the end of the day I knew that college wouldn't have anything in store for me if I were to go besides wrestling, and can't really make money off of wrestling unless you're at the top. As much as I say it's just important to push yourself and achieve your goals, that is one I knew that might be unattainable, so I chose the next best thing. After going through thinking about welding and doing that in my future, I knew that welding wouldn't suffice, and welding wouldn't push me to my limit. And I knew that the military would do that, so looked at Navy, didn't work out. A bunch of stuff happened in MEPS and my eyesight's not good enough, but the Army, they have the Rangers and they have the Green Berets, and the Green Berets do accept colorblindness, so that's what I'll be doing.
Good. What has the AFJRTC program taught you?
It's taught me a lot, actually. The issue is that I didn't want to listen for at least 3 years, 4 years actually, all of the years. Colonel Benning's been really great. He's been a great mentor. So has Sergeant Manley. I wish I would have been listening earlier. It's taught me a lot when it comes to work ethic and actually getting up with a purpose every day. Even though I didn't follow through with the teachings, I've learned now from my mistakes, and I know that what I saw in ROTC is important in my future.
Yes. And how are you mentally prepared for the military?
Military, I feel like in order to be mentally prepared for it, it can be so many different things, because you could do so many different things. The military has so many options, and the one I want is the one that's going to push me the most mentally, physically and mentally. And I won't be sitting behind a desk or doing computer work. I will be doing the most physically and mentally exhausting things I can find. And I've tried to do that throughout my entire high school career. Wrestling under Coach Struck has allowed me to do that. His mentorship allowed me to really achieve parts of my mind physically and mentally that I never believed were possible before. And I ran my first marathon this year, well, last year, but this school year, and never thought that was possible last year. So.
Good. Well, thank you, Bradley. Here with us we have Colonel Benning. Colonel Benning, what kind of man will the Army be expecting when they receive Bradley?
They're going to get a fantastic young man, and as Bradley alluded to, it's something we've talked about quite a bit over the years as far as the military, because I think he would be a fantastic asset for the military. I think the military can do a lot of good things for him. They're going to get this exceptional athlete that's going to go out there, and when he focuses on something, he's going to give them 110%. I know within our program itself, what he'd like to participate with was our physical train, our PT competitions that we had, and anytime I took him to one, I always knew I'd get 110%, and usually we were bringing home trophies because of him. So, and I know he's got that mental aptitude. Again, when he focuses, and the path that he's picking with the Army is going to be an extremely challenging one, as Bradley alluded to, both mentally and physically. But I know he's up to the challenge, and he's going to do fantastic, and I'll be confident with him out there, serving our military and protecting this country.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, thank you, Colonel Benning. We will now begin with Bradley's swearing.
Okay. Go ahead and raise your right hand. Okay, and repeat after me. I state your name in full.
I, Bradley Owen,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President
and that I will obey the orders of the President
of the United States
of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me.
and the orders of the officers appointed over me.
according to the regulations
according to the regulations
in the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Well, congratulations. You are now officially a member of the U.S. Army, and we actually have a question for you, Coach Struck.
Yes.
What kind of man will the Army be receiving whenever they get Bradley?
I mean, it's not uncommon for a wrestler to go to the military. However, what they're going to get is an exceptional wrestler. And the reason that's important is, you know, it takes a little bit of an exceptional person to be an all-state wrestler. So he comes with that mentality and physicality to his new job. And I think that's going to help him a long way. I've only had a couple high school kids ever run a marathon that wrestled, and he's done 2 of them. I think that's going to be something that's going to make a lot of other tasks seem pretty easy. In wrestling, a lot of times we say, once you've wrestled, everything else is easy. And you know, we have different. I've had more than 50 people go into the military, but I think he's my first all-state wrestler that's went into the military, I think. And he's just going to make a long line of Jeff wrestlers proud. He's going to make Jeff community proud, and I think that's something that's very important, making your community and hometown proud. So we're proud of him, and I'm excited to see what he calls home and writes me about.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach Struck, and thank you, Colonel Benning. Congratulations to you, Bradley.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that concludes it. So this is the end of another WJHI production. You could watch this production through the WJHI cable channel 184 or through WJHI social media channels.